I'd like to welcome you to this Nell Media channel again. Today I want to start probably a little series of small little tools. I've been planning to do that for a long time, and this morning somebody asked me a question about a tool that I've been using, so I thought that this is a good time to start that. So small little tools, tools that will help you to be more proactive, more active in the web design world or web building world. Small tools that are sometimes free or really cheap that are not going to change your entire life, of course, but might help you speed up things a little bit. So these are small little tools that are really cheap and really handy. So the one I want to start with today is called Screen Calipers. So first few videos will be on the same company called iconico.com. So I'm going to show you what it is. I have an example here. I'm not a web designer, by the way. I'm an integrator programmer. And sometimes I work with designers that give me some mock-ups. This is an example here. And I need to replicate exactly that. And depending on the designer to who you talk to, sometimes they will say, for example, okay, it will be around that. So for example, you do 3 columns here and you put them spaced and that's all. But sometimes you encounter designers that are a little bit more picky. They take some time to do exactly what they want, and they want you to do exactly the same thing. So if they put, for example, 80 pixel here or 100 pixel, they don't want you to have 120. And same thing here, for example, or the space here. So they want you to do it exactly as they did. Of course, doing that requires a little bit more time, but also it will require you that you do some calculations. So how many space do we put there? And I have another example here. So how much space do I put there? How much space? So things like that. And of course, for some people, this is not really important, like I said, but if it is, this tool can be really handy. So let me show that to you. Screen Calipers. There's a free version, there's a paid version. I have a paid version here. And this is a little tool that you will have that appears on screen like that, that you can rotate. The free version is horizontal and you can only go to 45 degrees from memory. But if you have the paid version, you can go full size like that. And you can move that and it will calculate the exact amount of pixels between two elements. You can change different values like the units here if you want to have something different, and you can stick the angles and so on so that you really go from 45 degrees. That's, as you can see, sticks right there. And you can really pixel perfect. That's it, like that. So for example, if I want to know the exact distance here between those two lines, I can really push it. Oh, sorry, like that. This one here, and I really want to make sure. You see, I don't have to move my mouse, by the way. The button stays on, so that's really great. So I have the exact pixel perfect distance that I have between those two. Of course, you will need to make sure that your, like in this case, a PDF is in scale with the real design. So in this particular case, I would probably have to zoom out a little bit to have the exact same screen dimension, but you get the idea. So with that, you can really have a pixel perfect element. You can simply adjust it for the other elements here for the height. Know the distance between two elements, for example. Even have the size of the text itself. So hopefully this can be something useful. And of course, you can measure in that area here, or you can do like a real caliper. You can do from the inside like that with this area here. So this tool is from the Iconico website, Screen Calipers, and you can just click on that little arrow, by the way, to put it to the tool panel here. and just click on it to bring it back. So I really use that often when I do design like that, when I'm replicating design, I should say. Like I said, you have a free version that you can use to test, but the pro version is only less than $30 for a lifetime. They don't do updates quite often, to be quite honest, but they don't need to since the thing is working. Website is really dated. The programs that they have, honestly, are not that often updated, like I said, so some are a little bit outdated. They do update it for the latest version, and it's only for Windows, by the way. And I know they did have a version for Mac, but I don't see that anymore, so I don't know if they decided not to update it anymore, but they might still have it somewhere available if you want a Mac version. But anyway, that's pretty neat. That's a little tool that can help you to be more productive in certain occasions. So I know it's not for everybody, but I personally use it quite often. So I hope this little tool will help you. Have a good day.